Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. Happy Friday. We have 10 races on today's card. Let's get right to the track and weather conditions.
We start the afternoon with beautiful weather conditions for horse racing, a fast main track and a firm turf course. Temperatures in the upper 70s here today. First race of the afternoon over the turf at 5 furlongs. Maiden Claimer's in for a price tag of $20,000. A field of 7 lined up. The favorite was the 5, Better Be Fast.
Racing at Gulfstream. Holter's Girl was a step slow to begin. From the outside, Silktail begins nicely, moving at the rail. Here's the gray, A Fashion Affair. Better Be Fast is in tight between horses and now racing in fourth. And also in tight here is Daddy Zaris and Classic Charlotte. Some confusion there in the second flight of runners, and up front, the top pair are A Fashion Affair and Silktail. To the far turn they go. A Fashion Affair leads narrowly. Silktail moves to her second. Better Be Fast is off the speed today while racing in third in front of Diamond Love in fourth. Then Classic Charlotte, who's down inside fifth. Second last and racing 5 lengths off the lead is Daddy Zaris, and Holter's Girl is the trailer as they run to the top of the stretch. The opening quarter went in 21 and 3, and off the corner, CJ McMahon and A Fashion Affair turn first with the lead. They lead now by 2. Better Be Fast is second. Classic Charlotte closing ground up the inside. Down the outside, a late run from Holter's Girl in deep stretch. A Fashion Affair trying to fend off the challenge of Better Be Fast, who's closing ground late. Here's Better Be Fast and A Fashion Affair, and A Fashion Affair held her off. It's close, but I think the inside horse, A Fashion Affair, got the bob and had the momentum in 56 and 4.
Tough trip today for number 5, Better Be Fast. It looked like she might overcome it anyway, but in the end, number 1, A Fashion Affair, held on for the victory. New Orleans Invader takes today's first race under jockey CJ McMahon for trainer Keith Bourgeois and owner Steve Siebert. Second 5, Better Be Fast, ahead of 6, Diamond Love, who ran third. To the second race we go at 6.5 furlongs, maidens of the special weight variety. A field reduced by 1, scratch number 3, 3-Star Stone. The heavy favorite was number 5, Time Will Tell.
And they're off. From the outside, Frostproof begins nicely, moving up between horses. Time Will Tell with Pure Cotton toward the inside. Down at the inside goes Zanucci, and one fine ride between them. The early trailer is Never Burn a Copy. Crossing over from the high draw, it's now on top. Frostproof and Leonel Reyes by length. Time Will Tell, inching closer on the flank of the leader second. Down inside, that's one fine ride third. Pure Cotton shuffles to fourth. On the outside of him goes Never Burn a Copy. And at the back is Zanucci. The opening quarter, very reasonable, 23 and 4 as they swing to the far turn. Frostproof under restraint and with the lead. Time Will Tell looms up alongside second. Racing from third, it's one fine ride, and fourth is Red Cotton. Scrubbed on fifth. Gary Bain goes to work on Never Burn a Copy, and Zanucci is last, and Frostproof is still first. Frostproof about to be engaged by the favorite, Time Will Tell, on the outside, and Time Will Tell, and Edgard Zayas puts him in front without being asked for his best. Frostproof now fully stretched while second. Red Cotton is 3 back third through a 47 1/2 mile. Time Will Tell shrugs off the challenge of Frostproof and opens 2. Red Cotton finishing with its interest on the stand side. Back to Zanucci fourth. Final furlong. Time Will Tell on a 3-length lead. Up into second is Pure Cotton, but the winner is Time Will Tell. Time Will Tell by 2. Pure Cotton second. Frostproof third. Zanucci fourth. Then Never Burn a Copy and one fine ride. 117 and 2.
Time Will Tell had a couple opportunities to win races last summer here in South Florida. He makes his return to South Florida today. Today he gets the money under Edgard Zayas for trainer Jenna Antonucci and owners Gallo Stables. Good run off the long layoff by number 4, Pure Cotton, to get second. Ahead of 7, Frostproof. The debut runner showed speed, flattened out to be third. We'll take a brief time out. When we come back, there's a lot of great racing action left. Don't go away.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back now for the third race at 6 furlongs over the main track. Claimer's in for a price tag of $35,000. These are 3-year-old fillies. Field of 7 went to the post. The betting choice was number 2, Easy's Mistress.
And they're off. Missing the start completely was Color and Colonel, 4 lengths last. Good start for South, who begins for the lead. Tonina has speed from the rail. Away in the top flight is Ballyhoo Moon to take third. Mia is out of there fourth in the red cap. To the inside is Easy's Mistress. To her outside is Nola Fashion. And left behind last is Color and Colonel. They make their way to the half-mile pole, and South has the lead by a length. Into second is Ballyhoo Moon. Back to third is Tonina, followed by Mia in fourth. Fifth inside is Easy's Mistress. 3 wide and second last is Nola Fashion, and it's 4 to Color and Colonel. The opening quarter was covered in just 23 seconds flat, and at 12-1, South and Jesus Rios at the 5/16 with the lead. Up on the outside, here's Easy's Mistress with a 3-wide move. Tonina catches the eye. She needs some place to go. Tonina and the lime colors down toward the rail as they turn past the quarter pole. Into the stretch, and South has the lead. The rail is open for Tonina if she can quicken through. Down the outside, and Easy's Mistress. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go, and South is still there. Rios goes to work, and she gives him all she's got. To the attack is Easy's Mistress, but time is ticking away, and South has something in the tank. It's South, gate to wire. Second, Easy's Mistress. Third, Tonina, well clear of Ballyhoo Moon fourth. Then Nola Fashion in 1:10 and 1.
Number 5, South, takes a licking and keeps on ticking in race number 3 today. She had something in the tank when confronted under Jesus Rios for owners Arundel Farm and trainer Stanley Gold. Number 2, Easy's Mistress, completes the exacta ahead of the 1, Tonina. She loomed large off the turn but could not fire in the stretch. She had to settle for third. To the 4th race we go at 7.5 furlongs over the turf, a starter allowance optional claiming event with a field of 6. The betting favorite, the red hot number 1, Class and Cash.
And they're off. Little Baltar was off slowly. From the rail, the favorite Class and Cash begins nicely, but My Point Exactly goes right with them, so the 2 favorites get acquainted and go on right now. They've opened 2.5 on Lay That Pistol Down, and will take a trail behind the speed, while third. From fourth, it's Our Great Adventure, and the 2 at the back are El Ciclone and Little Baltar. Around the first turn they go. Jorge Ruiz keeps the second horse out in the 2 path there. My Point Exactly tries to get him to relax. Up front, Class and Cash has the lead, with My Point Exactly keyed up while racing second. 3 lengths back to Lay That Pistol Down, who's clearly third. 5 ahead of the 3 at the back. They are Our Great Adventure, Little Baltar, and El Ciclone. Opening quarter hot, 22 and 3, and a 3-5 Class and Cash, going a bit quicker than he has recently, and he leads it by a length and a quarter. Here's Lay That Pistol Down to give him no breather. Jaramillo turns up the pressure with the second runner. Lay That Pistol Down, and Class and Cash has to work hard to the half-mile mark through a 46 2 half-mile. My Point Exactly is third in range, 2 lengths off the lead. Little Baltar, he's had pace to chase, but he blew the start. 2 back to Our Great Adventure, and El Ciclone is last. Past the quarter-mile pole, through it all, Class and Cash has survived and repelled everything they've thrown at him, and he's off the top of the turn, confidently handled, and now 3 in front after 3 quarters in 109 and 1. Class and Cash, classy, and he's on his way to more cash. Class and Cash easily in today's 4th race. Nick Juarez never asked him for his best, and he won it in style by 4 lengths. Our Great Adventure gets up for second ahead of Little Baltar third. Close fourth. My Point Exactly might have caught Lay That Pistol Down in 127 flat.
Number 1, Class and Cash, just so impressive lately here in South Florida. Wins today after surviving early pressure every step of the way. And Class and Cash stops the teletimer less than 1/5 of a second off the track record. Owned by Ed Short, trained by Jane Sibeli. Nick Juarez on board for the winning ride. Next up was the 5th race, the start of the Rainbow Six on the main track at 5.5 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. A field of 7, the betting favorite on the drop-in class, number 5, Lil Meatball.
And they're off. Could not have broke any better. They broke as one. From the rail, Dreaming of Joey springs out to take the early lead from Equilibrium, who's away racing in second. Svedek is on the outside. In between horses, My Johnny Be Good, followed by the favorite Little Meatball, who's asked to quicken, while third last. Second last is Wild Mongolia, and El Señor de los Cielos is last of all as they speed into the far turn. Up front, Dreaming of Joey and CJ McMahon have inside position and the lead. 3 wide and on the attack, My Johnny Be Good. Equilibrium is between horses. Stretch of 4 to Wild Mongolia. Mongolia. Here's Lil Meatball. He's starting to pick up the pace. He's into fourth now. He's 5 lengths off the lead while rallying ahead of El Señor de los Cielos. And Svetic drops back last with a quarter of a mile left to go. Dreaming of Joey comes under pressure. On the outside, and My Johnny Be Good to take a short lead. Lil Meatball swung into action. He continues to close ground. Back to Equilibrium and Wild Mongolia. Final furlong, 3 chances with the lead. My Johnny Be Good. Dreaming of Joey battles on second, and Lil Meatball is third. They're coming to the wire, and My Johnny Be Good will win it. My Johnny Be Good by a length and a half. Up second was the favorite Lil Meatball. Third, Dreaming of Joey, then Wild Mongolia, and Equilibrium to complete the high five in 104 and 1.
Nice performance today from the son of Colonel John. Number 3, My Johnny Be Good, makes first run, gets the lead, and holds off the closers under Nicky Figueroa for trainer Chris Gaddis and BG Havari Incorporated. Number 5, Lil Meatball, the favorite, ran out of racetrack, but he did get up for second ahead of the 1, Dreaming of Joey, who ran third. We'll take a brief timeout. When we come back, the late pick 5 and turf racing right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 6 on the card, the start of today's late pick 5 on turf at 1 mile. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $50,000. We had a field of 7. The betting favorite was number 3, Rare Gem.
And they're off. From the center, Conquest Sorcerer gets the first call. Moving at the rail, One Tough Angel away in the top flight. These two go on from third running Vortex Road. Then to the outside, it's Sister Trouble. In between horses goes Rare Gem rather. Second last, Niles Angel. And the early trailer is Court Central. Around the first turn they go, and with inside position and the lead, One Tough Angel by a length and a quarter. Conquest Sorcerer is second. Down at the inside, Vortex Road is third from Sister Drama, who races from fourth. Down inside is Rare Gem, while third last. Second last is Niles Angel, and the early trailer is Court Central. They went 24 and 2 for the opening quarter, and down the backstretch they go. A bit keen up front, it's One Tough Angel, and Nick Juarez in front by a half a length. Conquest Sorcerer flanks the leader while second. Down inside, that's Vortex Road third ahead of Sister Drama in fourth. Rare Gem follows along fifth as the favorite, about 4 lengths behind, ahead of Niles Angel and Court Central. 50 seconds for the opening half mile as they swing to the far turn. Well rationed up front. It's One Tough Angel in front by a neck. Here's Conquest Sorcerer turning up the pressure, and Niles Angel's on the attack 4 wide. Down at the inside in Vortex Road, that's all for Sister Drama. Trying to run on is Rare Gem. The favorite is hemmed in traffic under Panici. And at the back of the field, the trailer is Court Central after 3 quarters. In 1:14 and 3, they turn in. Conquest Sorcerer on the outside with momentum and up to put ahead in front. Right back at her is One Tough Angel, and trying to run on Rare Gem on the outside in Vortex Road. Conquest Sorcerer driving to the lead now by Gaffleone, but Vortex Road takes a late push and gets up to win it. Vortex Road and Trujillo spring the upset. Conquest Sorcerer second, One Tough Angel third. 1:37 and 4 was the running time.
Good trip today for the son of Quality Road. Number 2, Vortex Road, stalked the pace setters and then got the last laugh as he ran down those pace setters to get the score under jockey Elvis Trujillo for trainer Tom Albertrani and owner John Dorian. To the 7th race we go. The 7th race was the start of today's late pick 4, 6 furlongs to the journey, an allowance optional claiming event for the grizzled veterans. Scratch number 8, Social Roy, a field of 7. The betting favorites included 4, Bar Down, and 6, the Speedball, Town Policy.
And they're off. Express Jet and Town Policy from the outside 2 gates away the best. Away racing third is Bulldozer. In between horses, it's Bar Down. Moving out the rail, that's Charlie the Greek. Ahead of Graphite Strike, and the early trailer is Big Boy Bruno. Down the backstretch they go. Town Policy and apprentice rider Manny Jimenez call the shots by 2. Express Jet actually much closer today, racing in second. From the inside, Bulldozer's also a bit closer than usual. He's a joint third. Moving on his outside is Bar Down. Now Bar Down clearly into third. Stretch of 2 to Graphite Strike, then Big Boy Bruno, and the 3-year-old Charlie the Greek drops out last with less than 3 furlongs to go. Town Policy at the 5/16 on top by 2. Express Jet, the nearest pursuer, second. He's in range. From third and outside, that's Bar Down, 3.5 lengths to Bulldozer, then Graphite Strike and Big Boy Bruno as they turn in. Off the corner, Town Policy maintains the lead, but Express Jet is starting to motor, and Express Jet now collars the leader with 1/8 of a mile to go. Back third is Bulldozer alongside Bar Down, then Graphite Strike. They come past the 8th pole. Express Jet to the lead. Bulldozer's rolling up the rail. Bulldozer's got him. Bulldozer in time. Express Jet second, Town Policy third, fourth, Bar Down, then Graphite Strike at 109 and 3.
Well, in today's 7th race, you had 2 big stretch runners who were closer to the pace than usual, and they ran 1-2. In the end, it was the 9-year-old son of Flamingo Stakes winner Trippy, Bulldozer, who rolls at the rail and gets up for the score for trainer Safi Joseph Jr., who also owns this horse. Luca Panici on board for the winning ride. Number 7, Express Jet, fired but was just second best, ahead of number 6, Town Policy, who ran third. To the 8th race we go, the 8th race on turf at 5 furlongs, starter allowance optional claiming event. This was the Friday feature. Scratch the 3, Chia Ghost, and the 4, Beantown Saint. Also take out the main track only, the 10, Blings Express. All eyes on the track record holder, number 5, Pay Any Price.
And they're off. Level beginning, Pay Any Price actually third into stride. Moving to take the lead is Dubai Bob. Here's Pay Any Price now moving to second. And these two fly early. They've opened 4 on Starship Wildcat, who's third. Down inside goes Starship Thor, who's now fourth. Then Zeus Odin, All About Yassam is wide on the outside and about 6 lengths off the pace setter. And the gray Tigger Town is last of all as Dubai Bob giving Pay Any Price all he wants up front. Wait to see this opening quarter. How about 20-2 whistling up front, and up on the outside, Pay Any Price now appears to do away with Dubai Bob. He leads it now by almost 2. Away third is Here Comes the Starship runner. Starship Thor to the inside of Starship Wildcat. Running on from the back is All About Yassam as they wheel in. Pay Any Price maintains control. He leads by 3. Starship Wildcat's up into second. Starship Thor is third. They went 42-3 for the opening half mile, and that's why he's the track record holder. Pay Any Price all the way. Second, Starship Wildcat. Third, Starship Thor. Fourth, All About Yassam. Time for the race was 54-3.
Not many horses in the world that can go an opening quarter in less than 21 and cut a half mile in 42 and change and live to tell the tale. But this is not just any horse. This is Pay Any Price, the track record holder. He wins easily in today's 8th race after setting those torrid fractions. Edgar Zayas rode the winner for trainer Ralph Zadie and owners Averill Racing and Maddie's Racing. We'll take a brief time out. When we come back, the late daily double, an all-turf double, right after this.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career. In show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Back for the 9th race on turf at 1 mile, an allowance optional claiming event with a field of 8. No changes here. Favorites included 2, Leonardo da Vinci, and 4, Prince Vincenzo.
They're off. From From the outside, Just Fooling Around gets the first call. From the far outside, here's Starship Frontier crossing over. He was a bit slow into stride, but he takes the lead now. Starship Frontier in front as they pass the finish line the first time. Just Fooling Around will land second from Caught in third. Out 3 wide races Cotton Colors. Ian Smith is down toward the inside. In between horses is Prince Zorro. The 2 at the back are Leonardo da Vinci and the trailer Prince Vincenzo. Around the first turn they go at 40-1. Starship Frontier leads through the opening quarter in 23-4. He's bumped the margin to 3.5. Just Fooling Around, the nearest pursuer, second. Caught is third. From fourth and Starship Zorro in the pink colors in range. Ian Smith is at the rail, a half length in front of an improving Leonardo da Vinci, who works 3 in front of Cotton Colors with Prince Vincenzo to his inside. They continue down the backstretch with less than half a mile to go. The opening half mile in 48-3. Up front, the leader is still Starship Frontier by a length and a quarter. Just Fooling Around second, caught third. Starship Zorro is caught 4 wide. Ian Smith rides the rail into contention. Here's Ian Smith into third, only 2 lengths off the lead. Leonardo da Vinci follows him, then Prince Vincenzo and Cotton Colors. They run to the top of the stretch now, and up front, Starship Frontier confronted by Just Fooling Around, who's not fooling around, and he just went up to take the lead. From the back, and Leonardo da Vinci with the outside horse Ian Smith coming on. 1/8 of a mile to go. Just Fooling Around now takes the lead and leads it now by 2. Ian Smith off cover and up into second. Then there's a late run from Prince Vincenzo. Leonardo da Vinci on the outside, but Just Fooling Around and Jorge Ruiz will win it. Ian Smith second, Starship Frontier third, then Leonardo da Vinci and Prince Vincenzo to complete the high five in 1:35-3.
Nice trip here today from jockey Jorge Ruiz aboard 7 Just Fooling Around, who pressed the leader early, got first run, and drew clear for the score. Fernando Abreu, the winning trainer, Ultra Championship Racing and Intuition Stable, the winning partnership. And again, Jorge Ruiz was on board for the winning ride. To the 10th and final race we go now. Maiden Claimers on turf at 5 furlongs, in for a price tag of $12,500. Rider change on 7 Jill's Catch to Martine Ramirez. Scratch the 10 Lady Greatness. Field of 9. The favorites were 6 Synchronizing and 9 Southern and Sassy.
And runners away. Blasting out from the inside, Wildcat Wave is heading off to take the lead from Southern and Sassy, and Bellotto Ballet. Punching between horses is Synchronizing. Perfect State is at the rail. It's a stretch of another 2 lengths back, improving inside. Amazing Amelia. Checkout Guild is wide on the course. Jill's Catch shuffled to second last, and the early trailer is My Martina. They fly to the far turn, and Wildcat Wave and Carlos Olivero sailing on a 2-length lead over Synchronizing second. Perfect State a joint third alongside Southern and Sassy, then Checkout Gilda. Back at the inside, it's Bellotto Ballet working a length and a half clear of Amazing Amelia, then Jill's Catch and My Martina. They run to the top of the stretch. Wildcat Wave tries to throw the knockout punch, still has a comfortable lead, 3 or 4 lengths over the running on go Checkout Gilda. In between horses, Southern and Sassy's in tight. Perfect State is next. Final furlong, Wildcat Wave shortening up on a 2-length lead. Checkout Gilda trying to get her in the concluding stages, but time is ticking away, and Wildcat Wave will do it every step of the way. Second, Checkout Gilda. Close after that, Perfect State trying to hold third over an onrushing Amazing Amelia in 56-3.
Upset winner of today's 10th race in gate-to-wire fashion. Number 2, Wildcat Wave in front every step of the way under Carlos Olivero for trainer Francisco D'Angelo and D'Angelo Stable. Number 8, Checkout Gilda had some early trouble and was a bit hard to handle inside the final furlong. One to watch as she got up for second ahead of the 1 Perfect State, who ran third. 3, Amazing Amelia also flew home to get fourth. Southern and Sassy completes the high five.
That wraps up today. We'll see you back here tomorrow for another jam-packed Saturday at Gulfstream Park.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.